Lovely to have you listening this afternoon. Jessie Mulligan with you through until 4 p.m. today, and a key part of our Friday afternoon schedule is New Zealand Live. Today I'm joined by Waiheke Island-based artist Geneva Alexander Masters. Geneva was a vocalist for the band Soccer Practice, but now releases solo music under the name Geneva AM. She's with me in Studio B. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Jessie.
Nice to see you.
Oh, good to see you too.
Really excited
cool.
to have you in here, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you come over on the ferry?
I do come over on the ferry. It was quite beautiful.
Yeah. Real beautiful day. Blue skies in Auckland today.
Yeah, big lines as well. Lots of people coming over.
Ah, really?
Whenever the sun is shining, it's incredible.
Man, you must see some interesting things on that ferry.
Lots of dynamics for sure. Yeah.
How did you end up in that part of the world?
I fell in love with a boy from there.
Did you?
Mike Hall. Shout outs.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, my darling. Him and my son will be listening at home, so.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And in fact, you've thrown yourself into life over there. We'll talk a bit about your project with Mike. But I'd really love to hear a song to kick things off. So
yes.
Thank you for being here. And what are you going to start with today?
This one I wrote I wrote for Waitangi Day. I was playing down in Taranaki, and I wanted to kind of reflect my feelings about what was going on at the moment with the current government trying to rewrite the treaty, and I mean, you know, however you want to phrase it. It's called Toitu Te Tiriti. And it's just reflecting my feelings around that, trying to, you know, bring forward the notion of remembering your mountain, your the waters that you are connected to, your awa, knowing that there's this ancient connection to the land, but also to your spirit. So yeah, it's like supposed to be uplifting for everyone.
Thank you. Over to you.
Toitu Te Tiriti Tu mai ngā rangatahi Kōrero Māori, kōrero Māori Kōrero Māori, kōrero Māori Mai mahara ki tō maunga Mai mahara ki tō Tu mai ngā tau iwi.
Hey, beautiful work.
Ka pai, thank you.
Love your voice.
It's very dynamic.
It's wicked. And great combo of that sort of te reo Māori with the kind of modern instrumentation as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your YouTube channel, please, Geneva?
My YouTube channel. I've got my music videos up there. I've got 2 singles up at the moment, and I've got a 3rd one coming in May. So I've put out Iho first, which is about my birth story, giving birth to my son. TMI or Tangaroa Made Me Ill, which is about falling in love with my partner, like a prelude to, I suppose, Iho. And then Pikipiki, which is a group recording that I created alongside Maratike, Hawkins, Samara Alofa, and also Riri from a band called Kiko. And I'm going to be releasing that for New Zealand Music Month. So, yeah.
Okay, and then you've got this other project on Facebook called Waiheke TV Archive.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that project?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so glad you asked about that. So I was told about these Waiheke TV videos, and the way that I got to know Waiheke was through these videos, and they were quite sparse. Like, you could only find some of them on the internet, and then we found out that there was a hard drive that had more. And so
videos of what?
Sorry, documents, just small little slice of life stories that people had made. People in the community had gone out and filmed kids, or maybe even like protests, things
like
that the community
the
had been part of over the years. Yeah. There was, huge protests about the Matiatia marina, which was really successful, and just the community really coming together and making these documents, this visual archive of their community. And we got to create this channel, this music channel. I'm sorry, not music channel. This
video channel.
A video channel describing kind of a visual archive of Waiheke, which hopefully we can add more to as time goes on.
So just a place for it all, really, one central place.
Yeah, a place that you can go visit. The oldest one is from 1933, and it's a trophy race, a motorcycle race of all of these very debonair riders going through the countryside. It's amazing.
Things would have looked a bit different back then. Yeah,
most of it was pastures. They didn't even have... They got rid of all of their bush, so they turned it all into farmland.
Yeah, very New Zealand story.
Yeah. So you can see how far we've come since then.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Grey Lynn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm a CBD girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about your reo? Is that something that's always been part of your life, or have you discovered it more recently? Or
I'm part of the kohanga reo generation.
Yeah.
So you could say maybe I was a guinea pig, I'm not sure. But I went to school in the 90s, and they offered a program for Māori children to learn in the inner city. And I went to Reti Mana kohanga reo. I went to Newton Central. Before they had Te Urukaraka, they had something called Whakarongorua. And they just celebrated their centennial last year, which is nice. Not the Rumaki, but the whole school.
Yeah.
And then I went to AGS. I was in mainstream, but I did Te Reo Rangatira. So shout outs to Kahurangi ki maunga whau. And throughout that time, I also went to Pounamu in Kōwhai Intermediate. So we did kapahaka, competitive kapahaka.
Yeah. And so when you go to write, does it feel natural to write in te reo Māori as well as in te reo Pākehā or English?
Yeah, I think a lot of people find when they're bilingual that they kind of interpret the world in both ways. You can't really like switch it off. I mean, sometimes you can. But I write music fluidly between both languages, and with my latest release, I released both English and Māori versions of it. So, I just wanted to acknowledge like both of those parts of myself, because they're always there and they're always constant. Yeah.
Tell me about, you've already given us a bit of a preview of TMI. Tangaroa Made Me Ill. And this features both languages, I think.
Yeah, it features in both languages, and it was originally written in English, and I had the opportunity to get Dr. Tātare to help me translate it. I did a translation of my own, and then he went through it and suggested like these amazing words. I use a lot of analogies to the change of light. So going from darkness to light or my emotional state at the time. And there's a lot of really beautiful kupu Māori that you can use to describe those things. So it was really great to learn from him. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it. Over to you.
This version has both of them, by the way.
Thank you. Love that track. Thank you. Did you make part of the video for that in Japan?
Yes, I did. So I had the opportunity to go to the Tashima and Naoshima Art Islands, which is about 3 hours drive from Kyoto. And we went there as a family trip with our friends Kingi, June and Sawyer. And it was just so amazing there. We wanted to capture a memory, a family memory, a positive memory. And part of the video is reflecting upon that happiness. I think it's really important to focus on the positives in your life, and going to Japan for us as a family was a really big deal. So being able to reconnect with our friends who we really miss, and going to these incredible art islands,
Are they worth a visit?
Oh my gosh, you should go.
Yeah.
You would love it. The Tashima Art Island has the Tashima Art Museum, and it's a huge sound shell that echoes and reverberates all sounds. So something like swishy would really swish. So if you're very audio focused or sonically inclined, you can stay in there for hours just listening to nature. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I recommend.
How old was Kiwi when you went over there?
Oh, 1.5. I took him in there, and he yelled. And it was like a little, it was like a laser. It was like, beep, 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 beep. But yeah, I think he totally got it, you know. He understood.
And not a tough country to take a young child to?
No, not at all. They have lots of nursery rooms for breastfeeding mothers, and sometimes it's a bit difficult if you can't do it in public, but they always have somewhere where you can run away to. And children are fairly safe there, so that's good.
Geneva AM is our guest on New Zealand Live today. Tell me about creating the music for these songs. That's you?
Yes, so I like to make music on public transport. I spend a lot of time going on the ferry, and it's a 40-minute trip from Waiheke, so I get to sit there with my computer and mess around with sounds.
Well, talk about productive.
Yeah, well, it's just a way for me to regulate myself. It's like an outlet for me emotionally.
So self-taught?
Yeah. I did like piano lessons when I was like 11, but only for a year, you know. Shot Nigel. Thanks for putting up with me.
And then you've got some software on your laptop that you can use to make beats and things?
Yeah, actually, I use GarageBand, which is rather, basic in comparison to what people do use, So, yeah, I'm kind of proud of that in some ways. But yeah, you're very much confined to the limits of the software. But I think GarageBand rules. Whatever you have at your fingertips, Yeah. Yeah.
It's sounding great so far. We played a little of Iho earlier in the show. Loved that one too. Anything you'd like to tell us about this? This was inspired by your childbirth experience.
Yeah, I had a home birth on Waiheke Island in level 4 lockdown.
Oh my gosh. You always knew it was going to be a home birth?
No.
Right.
But I found out that they were separating the partners from the birth partners at the hospital or birth centres just as a precaution against COVID. And I knew that I couldn't do it without Mike. So my vitals were okay. And, you have to catch a ferry to get there or a chopper if you really need it. But, our house was all set up. We'd been nesting and it was just beautiful. There's an island birthing bath that they change the liner for every now and then. So it's birthed like the whole island, And you get this frame and you put it on the roof and it's real rural stuff, which I'm not used to because I grew up with a motorway behind my house.
Yeah.
And the sense of community that you have afterwards, people bringing you kai, people checking in on you, and just that beautiful moment that you have together. So I really wanted to remember that feeling of pre-birth and then during the birth, because there's a hormone that makes you forget. So I guess you can have more. And at a certain point, it was all getting very intense, and I felt like the presence of, I guess, my ancestors, or like the channeling through the generations, like through me. And it felt like it was very much passing through me, I guess, because you've got children. So you kind of, that feeling of just like you're continuing on your line, Yeah.
I think that was the last time I burst into tears was with the birth of my first child. It came out of nowhere. As your ancestors. It's a real significant moment, life moment. Thank you. Over to you to perform Iho.
Iho. Iho means umbilical cord.
Thank you.
Just for anyone at home.
Whakatuhia te whare ko whanga Karakia ki te marama Te pito te iho te whenua Te pito te iho te whenua Haere mai e pei te pare tangata Whakanoi te tapu kia mahitika E rere haere taku manawa Kuari te taku wairua Te pito te iho te whenua Te pito te iho te whenua Haere mai e pei te pare tangata Twaranga ake au kia whae mai tō tinana Haki roto haki waho Haki roto haki waho Haki roto haki waho Haki roto haki waho Kua tae mai aku jipuna Homae toka hame to aroha Te pito te iho te whenua Te pito te iho te whenua Mai te poki te ao marama Karakia mai kia whakachika Te pito te iho te whenua 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 Haki roto haki waho 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 Haki roto haki waho
Kia ora, thank you.
Kia ora, thank you.
Feel very lucky to have a front row seat for this performance.
I know, you're my audience.
Yeah.
And hello to everyone out there listening as well.
Are you doing any live gigs?
Yeah, I played down in Taranaki just for Waitangi Day, but coming up, I'm not really sure because I'm going to go to Japan for a couple of months.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
The plan is to go there and kind of like live there for a little bit, for just a couple of months.
I totally get that.
Yeah, we just want to go. We just want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should try and perform when you're over there.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the idea, right? Like, what's up, Japan?
I feel like people need to see this and need to see you and hear this music. It's quite affecting.
People are really resourceful there as well. They just play it at like Yoyogi Park. You know, they do like a full metal concert with like Kiss era kind of theatrics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I am worried we're going to run out of time because I've been chatting too much to you. So should we get into the next song, which is Pikipiki?
Yes. So this one is like a solo version of it.
Okay, over to you.
Hiki hiki
whiri mate whakahoro I te mama whanake te wairua whakahoro I te mama whanake te wairua Pikipiki te mau ngā teitei Kia mauri a te hā Hiki I ngā manu au te Pupuhi a te hā O ta piri mā te Ta piri mā te Ta piri mā te Oh, ta piri mā te Whakahoro I te wairua Te wairua Whakahoro I te wairua Te wairua
Awesome.
It's kind of like Venga Boys, you know? Like, like
Nah, 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 nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah. I just want a bit of a party, you know? Like, I just want to have a bit of a party. That's what I'm up to on the ferry. It's just like, yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Or two artists that I wanted to mention that I thought of in at various times over the last half hour is one is Robin, the artist Robin.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, I love Robin.
And then I just wanted to reference also the great Annie Crummer, who I thought of in that last song. A lot of people would have grown up listening to, and moments there where I thought of her as well. So, man, this is your moment, Geneva. I can tell. You've absolutely smashed this performance. And I know, I don't have the text machine in front of me, but I know we'll be getting lots of great feedback. And I reckon this is the moment that New Zealand's going to meet you for the first time and fall in love with your music. So thank you so much for coming in.
Well, actually, I need your help with this next song.
Yeah.
Because it's a cover.
Yeah.
And I need, for those who don't know, my cover is of Tutira Mai Ngā Iwi by Wee Huata, who wrote this song a long time ago now, 50, 60 years ago. And a lot of people have learnt it at school. And so what I need from you, Jessie, is like a where at the right time, okay?
I'm up
so
for it.
I'll sing, yeah, totally. Yeah, can we just practice? Okay,
Yeah.
So Tutira Mai Ngā Iwi.
Oh!
Hell yeah. All right, so... Oh, and you guys in the room, please, I just need to feel your wairua, but you guys, you sing along as well.
Control room next door. She won't be able to hear you, but we'll be watching your mouths.
And all the listeners as well. Please.
Sing along at home.
So we're doing an a cappella version, and then I'll bring in the beat, okay? Ka pai. Ready? Tutira mai ngā iwi.
Oh!
Tātou e ka pai. Tutira mai ngā iwi.
Oh!
Tātou e pukana mai rawai te maramatanga. Me te aroha e ngā iwi ki a ko tapatahi, ki a ko tahira. Tātou e. All right. Amazing vocals. Everyone give it up for Jessie. Oh my gosh.
That was so much fun, thank you.
Yes.
And I am available for the Japan gigs.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we'll fly you over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a dream?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I do wish more New Zealand live acts would involve me in their performances, but probably about once every 3 years is enough. Thanks to the Beths who got me in as their, I think I was doing their train announcements. And it might have been Hans Puckett, another one that got me doing something for them. Oh, it's a very special moment in my career and really lovely to be part of that. Awesome cover.
Well, thank you for being here.
21, the text number is 2101 if you'd like to send us a message. The artist is Geneva AM. AM stands for her surname, which is Alexander Masters. And how about an album?
Yeah, how about one? Let's make one. Jessie, are you free?
We're going to do that in Japan as well.
Yeah. We'll press the vinyl. It's all happening.
Okay, let us know what you're up to.
Yep.
I'll keep spreading the word.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for all the effort you've put into the performance today. It's been really neat.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, RNZ.
Geneva AM, who arrived on the ferry today, and she's here in Studio B with me in Auckland.